Good afternoon, viewers from all over the world. Welcome to my page, Jerry Josh Fashion School. I want to teach you on how to cut a straight gown, just straight gown with freehand pattern. What do I need to cut my gown? I need my fabric, I need my chalk, I need my tape and my scissors. I can make use of my French cuff to cuff some area and my hip cuff if I need it. So let's go on. I told you we want to cut with a freehand method. The measurement I want to work with here is hip 36. So you first consider your hip before you measure anything out of the fabric. So now that my hip is 36, I will just add additional 18 inches to the fabrics because I want to line in it. If you don't want to line in it, you can add 16 inches for extra allowance, extra fabrics. So now let's go. My 36 inches, I will measure it. Then I will measure my extra fabrics that I want to add for sewing, which is my 18 inches. As you can see, 18 inches. So the next thing I will do is to fold it. When you are folding, you fold, you let the wrong side, this is the wrong side of the fabric, so you fold the right side of the fabric, let it face each other like this. This is the wrong side of the fabric, while this place is the right side of the fabric. You notice our first folding now. You refold again. You are folding into 4 because our body is divided into 4. So you are folding into 4. So you will still refold again like this. You will refold this into 4 like this. After folding into 4, you make sure that you press it very well. You check it so that it will not form it will not swell up in some area. So you check it very well. If you notice this place very well, you can see that this place does not rhyme. So you trim it. You trim this area for it to be rhyme. When you are cutting, make sure that you place your hand on the table. Don't cut on here. Place your hand on the table. Don't move the fabric. You can only move your body. Don't move fabric. You can only move your body. So I've trimmed this, the excesses here. So I want to work with my measurements now. I want to work with my measurements. The bag I'm working with here is 14. Don't forget, you will divide your bag by 2, not by 4. Other measurements are divided into 4. So measure your bag divided by 2. Start measuring your bag from the center front here. Don't start from the center back because you will still fold this one in when you fix your zip. This is our zip line. So you measure your bag divided by 2, which is 7. Then another thing that you need to measure here is your gown length. The gown length is gown length 41. So this 41, this place will be for folding. For folding, then you do what they call notching. You notch for you to know where you will stop for the lining. So after that one, you come down here on your back. You come down here like at least 7 inches. You mark the line like this. It will guide you. It will guide you to curve your armhole. Then you come down a little bit to measure your bust. You know, I told you, anything you are measuring on this line, parallel line, is divided into 4. Are you getting it? It is only your bag that is divided into 2. So now let's go. The bust we are working with here is bust 38. 38 divided by 4 will give us what? 9. So this is our bust divided by 4. Then we are working with waist 28. 28 divided by 2 will give us what? 7. then hip 36, which gives us a 9. So this is our curve. But come down to the hemline now. You know our hip is 9. You now minus 1.5 from 9. So you measure 8.5 because I want it to be pencil. It depends on how pencil you want it to be. So you now take your French curve. You first shape out the armhole like this. When you are shaping the armhole, don't let your armhole touch your bust line here. So you shape the armhole. You shape the armhole out. Then you come to this place to come and do the shaping there. You shape it. You shape it. You can use your curve, you can use your hand to do the shaping. Then let me make use of the French curve to shape. This is where I marked. So I want to shape it very well. So you shape it. I should see the shaping now. So you shape it. See, we are done with that. Then let's come to the neck here. I want to make use of the round neck. So I want to make use of 3.5 by 4 inches here. By 4 inches. 3.5 by 4. So I will make a guideline to guide me not to exceed where I mark. Don't exceed where you mark. So this is my guideline now. I'm not making 4 corner neck. I just use this one as my guideline. So after making the guidelines, I will take my French curve to do the round neck like this. Have you seen it? So that's my neck. Then I will come down here. You know we don't have flat shoulder. Measure half inches down. You can measure half or 1 inch down. Then you rule. You rule towards this line to make it slant, sloping a little bit, because our shoulder is not flat. Are you getting it now? So that's for the shoulder. So you know we have not yet cut the back hole. So you notch the back here, you mark it for you to cut the back, then you open it like this. After opening, if you want to make a low back, you measure it. But here I don't want to make a low back. I want to make a high neck back. Then I will measure it. I will still do a guideline the way I did the other time. So I will do it like this. I will guide myself because I don't want to exceed that area. So I've guided myself. I will take my curve again. I will take my curve again to curve it out. To curve it out. To curve it out. So the next thing that you will do, don't forget this area, don't forget, is to add your sewing allowance, which it can be 3, it can be 2.5, but me I want to make use of 2.5 because I don't have extra space here. So I'm making it 2.5 all round. So you make sure that you measure it. Don't use your eyes or make sure you measure it. Measure it very well. It's part of cutting. Don't use your eyes that I know it. Measure it very well until you get to your destination, which is your gown hem here. You make sure you measure it. Have you seen it now? Then you join the lines together like this. You know the curve will follow each other like this. So after the joining, the next thing that you will do is to cut. So you want to start cutting. Don't forget, whenever you want to cut, don't move your fabric. You can only move your body, and you can only move your body. You cut gently, handle your scissors very well. Don't slash while cutting. Make sure of a long slash, not short distance slash, and let your scissors be sharp. You can't use a blunt scissors cut to achieve a good finishing. let your scissors be sharp. Let it be sharp. You can see my own now. Let it be sharp. Then come to the back neck here. Cut this, you cut this, you cut it. Then you cut the shape here. Cut it out. Cut it out. Can you see now? This is a freehand method of cutting a short gown. Very simple freehand method. So if you need any question, you can send a message to me on WhatsApp for more explanation if you did not get it. See my gown is ready. See, this is the gown. So I will show you how to sew it on my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.